everyone, welcome to Stitches of a Dreamer. Today we are going to be continuing on with my sword pattern design here. It's been a little while since I've worked on this, mainly because I've just been busy with my market prep. Oh, that's torn. I just noticed some of the fluff has torn. Oh. Anyway, so I have worked a little bit of this off camera. I mean, I did have it recorded, but it was supposed to be for episode 2 until I realized how long episode 2 was. So I decided just to kind of cut that, because that was a very long episode trying to figure out the what to do to get it stiff, which I guess I should probably explain since I didn't explain it in the last episode. So where we left off in episode 2 was we were trying to figure out what to put inside the crochet, the little pocket, to give it a little bit more stiffness. And I did figure it out. So I had that big huge thing and I slid it down like that, and then I took the wire and I put it around. Originally I wasn't going to sew it, but then sewing it actually gave me kind of that nice curve type thing, that I was looking for like the edge. It's a little lopsided right now. I don't know why, because it's been hanging out and I've been moving it around everywhere. That's why. But you do have to put it underneath something heavy to get it nice and flat. And I do think some of the stitching has kind of loosened up a bit. I think because of how long I left it outside of being in this. So, but yeah, it's given me what I want. I do have to figure out how to cut things a little bit more evenly. But I don't think that's a little noticeable in the sword a little bit, but I think I'm just going to, this is just a prototype, so I think I'm just going to test it anyway, and then the next time I do up the sword, I will try to find a better way to cut that. That being said, with this part now added, it has elevated the pattern a little bit from a beginner pattern to a more intermediate pattern. This part is still really easy, like that's that simple. It was really just the working with the wire and figuring that part out. So today I have I keep twisting it, goal of finishing the blade. I want to get the entire blade done. I don't believe I'm increasing any more. I'm going to keep going, and then I'll probably start decreasing somewhere around here. My only fear with this is that if the wire gets deformed like it is now, that might be a little concerning for the actual pattern release for when people actually do it. But like I said, it's just, think if you sew it and then get this on top of it, that's gonna stop it. But like I said, this has been moved around so often. I've moved it from there to there. It's just been kind of in the back burner, so it's deformed a little bit. But next time I do this pattern, I don't have to film anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it before I decide to release it. So yeah, we are just gonna get started. I gotta get better at shortening up my intros. But yeah, so we'll get started, and hopefully, like I said today, it should be pretty straightforward to get the blade done. So that's what I'm hoping to do, and I will update you when I go. Well, I'll do a time lapse and everything, and then it shouldn't take me too long to finish. So yeah, let's get started.
Quick little update. My mic died, so this might not be the best quality. So we are past just the halfway point. What I'm noticing here is it's kind of indenting in. Now I don't know if that's the wire doing that or it's the crochet bit causing that to happen. So I've just been trying to fix it here and just shape it a little more, but it's actually pretty easy to get this pushed in, but I am going to be starting to crochet around it because I am starting to decrease. I feel like I may have decreased because I did 2 decreases on this round. I want to try to just do 1 decrease and see if that'll not make it so obvious. I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna decrease right now. So I'm gonna try that here. But I'm just trying to see. But it is coming out very nicely. Think this is where there was a thin part in the fluff, so I might have to kind of stuff that area a little bit just to get it nice and flat, but it's definitely turning out how I want it to. Like for sure, like this is pretty much exactly how I wanted it to go. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this decrease here. I don't know if that's the wire or not. I might keep brainstorming what to put inside of it. I was thinking maybe like there is like a stiffer foam. Like there's something that the cosplayers actually use for their weapons when they actually do it. I don't know what it is. And yeah, like I just don't want it to deform, you know, which I think could be very easily, like if it gets squished. So I might, once I'm done this sword, I might rethink the blade a bit, just to find something a little bit more sturdier. But I'm just gonna keep going on this for now because we are just about done. The blade for this, but it is definitely, and then I think like once it's actually all crocheted together, I'll lie it down on something really, really heavy to get it nice and firm. But yeah, that's how it's turning out. Again, it's not going to be super thin because it is crochet, right? So, but now comes the difficult part of actually crocheting around it.
If you saw in the time lapse, I did try that down here, which I can totally tell. And it's just a little bit more difficult, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to compensate that spot. So I'm gonna keep going. Really, really close, more than halfway, so yay.
So we are just about done. We're not quite done, but I've got other things to do today, and we're pretty much, I am enjoying the shape, definitely decreasing by 1, definitely helped with the gradient. Ooh, okay, guess. But it got kind of tight down here due to just how the shape of the wire was. I'm gonna have to do some refining on that for sure. But what I was worried about is it is kind of happening. So see, like the wire in here is kind of like deflated. It's kind of like gone in. So it's not staying where I want it to stay. And that's really what I was worried about. So I might have to rethink the inside of this sword, because the wire is here and I want it to be on the very edge. I could crochet around it. I noticed like I could get my hook through on some of the corners, but I don't know if that's gonna like fix the issue. So I'm gonna think about that. I'm still gonna continue on this with the pattern. And then maybe the next time I do it, I'll have a... Don't eat the flop! God. What was that? Otherwise she eats it. Okay. Anyway, so I might rethink the inside of the sword. If you guys have any... Don't! Stop it! Stop! Suddenly being really annoying. If you guys have any ideas of what I could put inside it without causing that issue, if I can get the wire in the right position, it's good. But then again, I think I was squishing it a bit because it got tight over here. The way the wire, like I did a really weird shape on it, but still it's getting a little squished as I'm working on it, and then trying to pull it apart on the inside is kind of hard. So, but yeah, it is definitely turning out how I would like it. Definitely looks like a sword. Again, it's not going to be as flat as an actual sword because it is crochet. And I know it will work up a lot faster with a thicker type of yarn. But my worry with that is a thicker type of yarn means a thicker sword. I mean, that was my original plan, was to create this in a small yarn and then convert it to the big yarn. But honestly, it's already pretty thick, and I think the big yarn would just make it even thicker. I might play around, see how it goes. This pattern probably isn't going to be released anytime soon. It's kind of just a passion project I'm doing, and not my real patterns. I got a reindeer pattern I have to finish for November, and so, but yeah, that is it so far. I'm gonna stop here. I'm probably going to do this part off camera just because I have to figure something out, and this is shaped wrong, unfortunately. But I also have to, it's kind of rotated on me, so I'm going to lay it flat underneath something heavy and then have a think about what else can go inside it next time I do this pattern. I'm really excited to get going on the hilt. I have a couple ideas for the hilt. I'm really excited for that. And then the inscription is going to be really hard, but I already know what I want to do for that. So there we go.
If you guys are liking the progress of the sword, please like and subscribe to my channel so you can keep updated on its progress. And when you want to see the final result, I'm really excited for that. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. And Cass wasn't here from majority of it, but so will she. She's not happy.